Hi, how you all doing YouTube, and welcome to the Grumpy Bikers channel. Just want to have a wee talk to you regarding the new camera setup I'm going to have this year for the July trip, which I'll give you a little insight to at the end of the video. This will just be a wee quick video, probably 5-10 minutes if you're lucky. I used to run GoPro 9 cameras, GoPros 360s and stuff like that, and I absolutely hated them because I couldn't get them to download properly, couldn't get them to download on the software correctly. Or you like the new sweatshirt? Thought I got me the sweatshirts made. So I couldn't get the GoPros to connect correctly to the software, and they were absolutely doing me nothing. And I was deleting videos every time I looked at it, and I thought that sounds hellish. Delete the videos. The medium mod broke down twice. It's cost me £70 for two of them for each, so it was quite expensive getting. I thought, right, get rid of the GoPros. Had enough of them. I have now switched cameras, and I think I'm over the moon with them. So what I've done now, I've switched to DJI cameras. So what I've opted for is the DJI OSMO NANO camera. It's a small two-part camera. One is the camera, one is the battery pack that takes a SIM card, and you can charge it all up, so you can. So let me introduce you to the new DJI cameras. Here we go. This is the ones I'm going to be using now for next couple of years anyway, at least. Yeah, I think they're absolutely brilliant. I used them on one of the bike trips, and they were fantastic. The audio was nice and clear as well, and I've also switched to DJI microphones, which I'll show you. So I shall. I'm just laughing at the dog. He hates the cameras for some mad reason. Right, the DJI OSMO NANO camera. This one is it has two different storage options. It has an internal storage option, what I believe is 60 gigabytes, and I've got a 128 SIM card in it. So there's plenty of gigabytes for doing videos. With a 128 gigabyte SIM card, you can get up to, depending obviously the settings, the 4K settings, the 30 resolution, 60 resolutions, wide mode and all that sort of stuff, you can get up to about 2.5 hours of recording, and it's absolutely fantastic. You can link your voice to these cameras, and it hears you inside your helmet through the microphone, and it'll tell you, you'll tell it when to record and switch off. Absolutely brilliant. I've not got as far as that yet, but I think it's absolutely brilliant. Right, the DJI OSMO NANO comes in two parts. Quite simple. It is, you press there's two little plungers at the side here, one there and one there. You can see I've already got the cameras numbered up to where they go. So all you do is squeeze in the two little tabs and remove it. They're magnetic also as well. I mean, it's not going anywhere. To lock it in is just put it back on again. It will not come off. You could pull that and it's hardly coming off. So the two little plungers in, take it off. Magnetic, absolutely brilliant. It goes that way. Like, you can mount them all different ways, upside down if you want. You know what I mean? They're absolutely fantastic. Right, let's talk about the camera. The camera itself, you can have this alone on your helmet without the battery pack, or it's got a little screen at the back, which we'll show you. I'll switch it on. It's got a little screen on the back. Yeah, so what you're seeing now is what, yeah, you're looking at the back end of my kitchen at the phone. Yeah, turn it right to this one here. There you go. So basically, sorry about the dog. Dave! The camera itself is the only thing you can have. Sorry, it's not the only thing. You can have this on its own on the camera. And you can have the docking station and the power pack in your tail bag or tank bag, whatever you want to carry them in, or back box even. They are still all connected, even though it's not connected to the camera, it still powers the camera. So very simple. When that's on the camera, all you're doing is hitting the top button, and then you'll see this little light. It should flick to red. That's it now recording. And I've just checked and show you on the little adapter that you can see it's recording. You see it up the top right hand side, the red box, so it's recording. Switching it off is just press it once and you hear that in your helmet, that little noise, and it goes back to green, it's not recording. So these two cameras are 200 in total, 256 gigabytes. There's two versions of it, 256 gigabytes, and there's one slightly less. Both cameras, one starts about £240 for the camera, these bits here, and if you go for the bigger gigabytes, it was £269 per camera. So I bought the two bigger ones, okay, at £269. They're absolutely brilliant. There's no charging port on the camera itself. As you can see, it's smooth all the way around. That's the magnetic bit here, and that's the clips. This is part of the electric connections. There's nothing. It has got microphones, external microphone in there at the front, and it's got another two at the side here. Okay, right. The little battery pack module, okay, is what it is. It's what I just said it is. It's a battery pack module. This charges the little camera when they're connected. Right. So to charge this camera, open up the side door, and you can see the slot at the side. It's a USB-C, I believe. It's always got room in there for the SIM card. You can see next to it. Yeah. So, and that again, you can operate the camera from this. If that's sitting on your handlebars somewhere and you want to watch with the screen, then that's fine, because as soon as you hit the little record button on the side, it makes the camera, which is not attached, it'll record. There you go. So they're all connected wirelessly and they can connect together. So this won't charge unless it's connected to that, which is pretty good anyway. I'm going to kill that dog before it does it. So let's turn them off. Right, the other thing is you can actually use these with the DJI app on your phone. So if you've got the phone on the handlebars, open up the DJI app, connect the cameras, and you can watch what's being recorded, and it's very easy. All you do is touch the screen when you want to record, touch the screen again, and it'll stop recording for you. Perfect. There's no more faffing about trying to figure out whether it's recording or not, because you can see everything in front of the screen on the mobile. I said I also changed the microphone system. I hated having microphones sitting, or a microphone pack at the side of my helmet. Microphone adapter, yeah, which I've still got attached to one of the spare helmets, but that's all going to get stripped off. I hated having that on the helmet, and I hated having this cable on. So what I've done is I've opted for the DJI Mini cameras. There's a set of two in this. There you go. And it tells you there's plenty of charge on it. So it's a set of two I have here. So basically, it comes with, it'll come with two microphones. Yeah, let me see. Two microphones, one and two. It'll also come with the receiver, and there's a little adapter just hidden in there. Depends on what sort of phone connections, etc. and that you've got. These are also magnetic. Yeah. So the way I've done it is, let me just put that down there. So the way I've done it, you can see it's already connected to the camera because I had the camera switched on. These are set up now to automatically, as soon as I switch the camera on, these will come on. Don't have to touch them, don't have to play about with the buttons. I've set them up to come on automatic. They are magnetic as well. It comes with a little cool DJI magnet. There you go, which basically just clips on the back. Yeah, I've got two spare DJI magnets, one in each helmet. So this does basically sits inside the helmet. It's either facing down the way, up the way, whatever you want. I find facing the helmet down the way, away from my mouth, a lot better, because if it's sitting here like that and you hear, that's all you hear when you're talking sometimes. So it's a lot clearer, I find, down that way. It comes in its own charging port. It's got full power. Now, I bought these microphones about 3 months ago, and I've used them a few times, and it only dropped one light. I just charged it today just to make sure it's back to 100%. These are absolutely brilliant. So they weigh absolutely nothing, and they're lovely and clear. You can connect them to your smartphones as well if you want to just walk about with a smartphone and a microphone on. They work the exact same. So, right, that is my camera setup for this year. I'm not going to change it back to GoPro, a load of bollocks. These wee cameras come with loads of little attachments. Don't really need them. I just need them for the bike, and I need one in the helmet, on the helmet. I always just put the camera on the helmet and then throw the little box, the screen, in the tank bag, and it stays there. So, right, the trip, I'll just give a quick update on the trip. The bike goes in on 2 weekends yesterday to get its major service, its 12,000 mile service. So that will go in, and then the bike is prepped, ready for its trip. I'm going on a solo trip. I leave at the end of July from where I live over to Hull, get the boat over to Rotterdam, and then I'm heading from Rotterdam down to a place called Barley Hertog and Barley Nassau, where they have all these different enclave borders within the town. I'm going to head there, and then going from there down to Luxembourg, down to the Black Forest, where I'm going to stay that night. Second day will be down towards Switzerland, where I'm going to do the Furkes Pass, the Newfoundland Pass, the Gotthard Pass, what's the other one, and the Sussland Pass. I'm going to do those 4 passes, and I'm going to spend the night down there in Switzerland. 2 nights I'm going to spend in Switzerland camping. After that, I'm going to head over towards Liechtenstein. I'll spend 2 nights in Liechtenstein, running about, going to Melbourne, staying in Vaduz and stuff like that. I've never been to Liechtenstein. I've always fancied going to see it. I think it's absolutely stunning when you look at the videos. Spend 2 nights there, and then it's down to Italy, where I'm going to do the Stelvio Pass, the Timmeljoch or Timmelloch, however you say it, mountain pass with the transport museum and the cars and the motorbikes at the top, and I'll grab a bite to eat in the fancy restaurant. And then I'll try and throw in another pass in Italy. I'm going to have to look at 1 or 2 what ones I want to do. Let's face it, the northern Italy's covered in them. And then I shall be heading south over towards Slovenia, down to Croatia. Spend 3 or 4 days down that area, coming back up through Bosnia and Herzegovina, Slovenia, Slovakia, into Hungary, in and out these different countries, into Poland, from Poland into Germany, and all the way through Germany back over to Rotterdam for the ferry home 2 weeks later. So there's plenty of time to do this road trip. I'm going solo. I do like solo road tripping. So what else have I got? So yeah, that's it basically. I'm all ready to go. I cannot wait. I booked this ferry trip about 5 months ago, and it's killing me. I've got now about 3 weeks to go before I disappear. I cannot wait. Right, I will be doing little daily videos on the YouTube channel, and I'll stick some on Facebook and stuff like that. So if any want to follow me, I'm on Facebook as well. You'll see the daily videos. I plan to put lots of photographs up, and hopefully when I do the mountain passes, I'll be able to upload it straight away when I do those. So that'll be Switzerland and all that sort of. Apparently, there's an abundance choice. I've got 4 to do in Switzerland. I'll do 2 or 3 in Italy, and then start going towards south, get a bit of sunshine, and then back up the road. Right, so I think that's about it. I'm all good to go. The bike will be good to go in the next 2 weeks. That'll be good to go. The service is costing just over the £300 mark for the GS 1250 Trophy Adventure that I ride. It's a 23 plate model. So it's been in pretty mint condition, low miles at the moment. I've only just turned over 11,000 miles. So yeah, right. Hope you like the merch. Got that from the girls. I've got t-shirts as well, so quite happy with that. That was my wee gift. Right. Thanks for watching. So I now have changed from GoPro to DJI. I absolutely love them. I would highly recommend them. I could go through all the settings, but I'll go through the settings on a different video for the audio. I had a wee bit of a play about. Audio was absolutely shocking at the start, but now I've got the audio crystal clear. And then once it's in the helmet, it is still clear. I don't hear the engine. I don't hear any background noise basically. A very, 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 very low background noise where the audio was nice and clear. So that's what you're looking for. Right, anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. If you don't subscribe to the channel, please hit that wee subscribe button, hit a like, and follow up for the next adventure. It will be a good adventure, lots of good roads coming, lots of camping. I'm not a lover of camping, but I've got to do it this time, alright? And we'll take it from there. Right, thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you.